Hyundai says the all-new Elantra GT offers European-inspired versatility and design. Well, does it? Let's find out. Well, on the design front, I certainly think they've hit the mark. GT stands for Grand Touring, or in Italian, Gran Turismo, and its looks certainly inspire you to get in and drive. As with lots of European designs, it definitely looks modern and stylish. As with all new Hyundais, the interior also looks modern and fresh. The driver's seat is power operated, while the passenger has to settle for manual operation. But both seats are covered in leather and also heated. The center console storage is not huge, but it is pretty deep. Moving forward, you get a small storage space here, 2 cup holders, and a real handbrake. You get an automatic transmission that also comes with the ability to shift yourself. Here you get more storage and 2 chargers plus auxiliary inputs, including USB. Open up the glove box and you'll find the iPod connection, plus an air conditioning vent too. Nice. The optional dual zone climate control is nice to have, plus it's well laid out. Here are the controls for your heated seats. Moving up, you find the button to control the hazard lights and also the traction control off switch, which I don't recommend. The infotainment screen houses controls for your audio and also your navigation. One thing I find especially nice with this one is that it really does help you sort through your media on your USB very easily. I can't say that for all manufacturers, so good job, Hyundai. The pedal design and layout, especially with the addition of a dead pedal, is certainly GT inspired. Right on the door you can control your power windows and door locks. Next to the steering wheel you'll find a button to control the dashboard lighting and also the Active Eco button. When you press it, you'll get the best fuel economy possible. One really cool option on the Elantra GT is this, the panoramic sunroof. Let the sun shine in. It actually looks cool even when it's not open, and I think it accentuates the looks of the exterior. On the steering wheel, you have controls for your radio, and of course station, Bluetooth, of course cruise control. There's also a menu setting down here. The trip button controls your menus right here, gives you useful information. And here's something different. Right here is a steering wheel, and that basically controls the steering wheel mode. You have 3 modes: comfort, normal, and sport. Of course, sport is the firmest, comfort is easiest to control, and right in the middle is normal. That gives you a more general overall feel. And it really does work, actually. You can tell the difference. Overall, Hyundai's put together a nice looking, very functional, and pretty luxurious for the money interior. Out back you get your own cup holder and storage on each side, plus you get cargo magazine nets and seating for up to 3 across. Inside you'll find the hatch gives you plenty of room. You even get an auxiliary charger back here. But of course, if you need more room, you can always fold the rear seats down. Powering the Elantra GT is a 1.8-liter dual overhead cam 4-cylinder, which produces 148 horsepower and 131 pound-feet of torque. That's mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission with Shiftronic. 0 to 60 takes 9.5 seconds. If you shift it yourself with a manual transmission, that'll improve to 8.2 seconds. Fuel economy is rated at 27 miles per gallon in the city and 37 miles per gallon on the highway. You can expect 30 miles per gallon overall. So pricing for the Elantra GT starts out at $19,395. The 2750 style package has 17-inch alloy wheels, the Sport-Tune suspension, power leather seats with lumbar support, and the impressive panoramic sunroof. Now the $2,350 tech package, that adds navigation and your rear camera, also your auto headlights, dual automatic temperature control and heated seats, plus the keyless entry with push-button start. So with all that, you're out the door at $25,365. Certainly a fair price for all that comfort, luxury, and tech. The main competition for the Elantra GT comes from the likes of the Mazda 3, the Ford Focus, and the Volkswagen Golf, all of which are great cars. Now that being said, I think Hyundai has some competition from in and of itself with the Hyundai Veloster. That's also a pretty cool car. I've tested that one. I've also tested the Turbo, and I was very impressed with those too. Now the 3 steering settings, well, they don't actually affect the steering ratio at all. But this one is 34% stiffer than the last Elantra, and that means good things for handling and performance. Pretty raspy engine tone. Lots of power up high in the rev band. And the grip, I would say, is definitely better than average. Certainly not on par with the Hyundai Genesis R-Spec that I tested. But the Elantra is definitely a tossable car. Safe understeer, which is what you want in a car for the masses. Very nice engine tone. I do like the way Hyundai Dashes look at night. It's kind of a blue glow, and the night look all around is exceptional in my opinion. Very easy to see and very pleasing to the eye. Now, while I certainly have no major complaints about the Elantra GT in general, I do have a major complaint with its name. The GT. I think it's a great misnomer at best. When I think of a true GT car, I'm thinking of perhaps the Ferrari 250 GT or other Grand Tours like that one. Basically, they're usually front-engined, rear-wheel drive cars that offer great ability to travel in comfort, but also great amounts of speed, handling, and performance too. So in that case, certainly the Hyundai Elantra GT is definitely a misnomer, which definitely overstates its handling prowess. That being said, I think it's more like a marketing thing like Pontiac with the Grand Prix. Certainly the Grand Prix had nothing to do with racing heritage or the Grand Prix race in general, but it was just a marketing thing, and basically that's what I think the Elantra GT nameplate is. But that being said, you still get a car that is a 5-door hatchback and very usable, and as equipped with the Style and Tech package, really does have everything you need for comfortable travel. So I think the Elantra GT is a great car for the masses, but if you're really looking for a true GT, well, you should look elsewhere, and perhaps maybe at the Hyundai Veloster Turbo. So perhaps European design and versatility also is a bit of an overstatement, but the Elantra GT is definitely a great looking car. Certainly you can equip it with great amounts of comfort and luxury, and you can throw certainly a bike or two back there, up to 5 people, and lots of cargo from Costco. So with that, I think it might not be the hottest hatch out there, might not be a true GT hatch, but it is a great car, and I think it all comes at a very fair price. I'm driving Ivan Katz.